See new faces and brand new things. Gotta go places and do things. Maybe to forget.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to part 5 of my rally builds for GT Sport series. So far we've had an interesting mix of results. The Skyline has absolutely decimated all the competition, but the Ford Focus Group B rally car seems to be holding its own against most of the things we put it up against so far. If there's one thing I learned from last week's episode with the Lancia Delta, it's that slow and steady can sometimes win the race, and with the Delta coming out there just behind the Ford Focus but ahead of the Subaru and the Mitsubishi, it goes to show that power's not everything. So with that in mind, this week I've picked the Ford F150 Raptor. It should be quite interesting because it does have a fair amount of power. Once you've upgraded it, it goes to 690 horsepower, but it is still heavy even when you lower it down. But just like the Lancia, I'm hoping that with the slower speed, it might actually be more controllable and I may be able to log a pretty good time with this one. As with all the rally setup videos I've been doing with this series, I'll have a 3-lap attempt at the Sardegma Wingmills race course. As you saw earlier, the time to beat by the Ford Focus Group B rally car is 1:24.689. I'll take you over to the settings that I've come up with now, and then after that we'll take a look at the 3 laps and see how it does. So with the F150 Raptor, you are going to need to spend some mileage points. With this you need to lever up the power all the way to 168% there, which is going to give you 690 horsepower. Weight reduction, again, very important. We need to get as much weight off this thing as possible because it is very heavy, so take that down to 70% or 1,906 kilograms. Traction control, as always with all these rally builds, I'll leave that at 1, so it's a fair test. Dirt tyres obviously front and rear on this. The brake balance stays the same at 0. Ride height for this one I've raised up, I think I've raised it up, I might have left it actually, but this one's at 235 both front and rear. The frequency is 1.3 both front and rear. Anti-roll bars, I've got the front there set to 5 and the rear set to 7. The compression is 58 both front and rear. The rebound is 88 both front and rear. I've got the camber angle set to 3 on the front and 1.5 on the rear. The toe angle is out 0.2 on the front and it's in 0.6 on the rear. And in terms of the differential there, I have adjusted this slightly, so the initial torque is set to 10 on the front and 15 on the rear, and the others have stayed the same there at 40, 40 and 20 and 20. And with the speed here again, the transmission I've set to 130 miles per hour. I'm not finding on this track that I can get any faster, but depending on what track you're using, you may want to play with that a little bit. But then with the remaining ratios there, I've just left them exactly as they were, and that should be everything you need. As always, thanks for swinging by the channel. If you're new here, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. I've got videos coming out very regularly now. Use the comment section to let me know if there's any other games you'd like to see me play, or if there's any particular rally builds or drift setups you'd like to see from me in the future. And hit the like button. It makes a huge difference if you do. It means the video is seen by a lot more other people, and hopefully I can grow the channel a little bit further. Coming up now is the 3-lap attempt for the Ford F150. Make sure you hang around till the end so you can see what the final lap time is. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one.